Alright, we're back. So the antlers really are going to define this carving, and this is where you're going to put most of your time into, because this is going to be the longest part. Again, I'm going to go behind the ear here and try to free things up a little bit more. Now it's just a matter of going around this whole thing and just thinning it up. Majorly thinning it up. You see what I'm doing? I'm pulling that knife. I'm kind of doing a slicing, not just a straight cut, but I'm pulling the knife towards me. Sometimes that gives it a little bit nicer cut, especially when it's in a delicate area like what we're doing now. You know, so don't hesitate to try to do that. We're going to go over here. We're going to cut some more of this out here. I'm going to wet it some more. And what this is all going to be is just a matter of going back and forth until those antlers start looking like they are antlers. You know, rounding things up, coming under here and cutting that out, making that a little deeper, because that's supposed to be an extension of the one antler. Okay. I know it's way too thick yet, but that's okay. So we're going to keep doing that. I'm going to show you how to do this one antler, and then I'm going to do the other offline, because this is just going to be a repeat. Right here, I'm going to try to come back here and cut some more behind. I'm going to round his ear off just a little bit. There we go. And one thing we're going to do here too with the ear, I'm going to take my knife and do a little bit of a scoop here. I am going to use my one little gouge. Let me get that. And we are going to take the gouge and we're going to kind of scoop this out a little bit here. Your ears aren't pointed like that. They're more rounded, so let's round the ear up a little bit as well. Alright. And of course they go up a little bit too, so let's do that. There we go. And I'm going to just kind of outline this with my gouge. Let me do this back here for a second so I have a little more control over this. Hang on just a second, you can see what I'm doing here. Let me do this a little deeper. I'll be right back. Sometimes it's just simpler for me to do it back here. It's just okay. What I did was I made it a little deeper up here at the top, not so deep like it's folded over a little bit. So we're gonna do a couple things here yet to help that along. Alright, again we're going to go up here and going to put a little deeper hole down here with a smaller piece. A little bit later, when we define things a little bit more. Alright, so that's what that looks like. We're going to keep working on the antler and rounding off the ear, but that's roughly what it would look like. The antlers need a lot of work yet, so when I come back, this will be all thinned out and more to the size, appropriate size. We're going to just trim the whole thing down a little bit, and I'll be back to show you what that looks like.